Hi, my name is Bob Crisp, and I was born in a small town in Kansas. And I spent most of my life, my young life, in California, in Los Angeles, California, where I went to school. When I got out of college, I went to a small town in Oklahoma where my parents had moved. Spent most of my early business years in a small town called Claremore, Oklahoma, a town of about 8,000 population. Recently, the Washington, D.C. Philharmonic Society decided they would do a survey. The idea was this: they would dress Joshua Bell, a world-renowned virtuoso violinist, in street clothes, and they would put him in a subway, and they would see who would stop and listen to this famous violinist play. With him, he had a $3 million Stradivarius violin, which he played in virtuoso style. He opened his case like street people do for the people to put money in his case. In the subway, during rush hour traffic in the morning, almost 1,100 people walked past Joshua Bell, and only 7 people stopped to listen to this man play. When just a week earlier, at the Symphony Hall, they had charged $100 to $300 a seat to listen to this man play. People are like that, aren't they? They walk past people every day. They walk past opportunity every day. They walk past the idea of change in their life every day. And they never open their mind. They never consider what could be, only what was or what has been in the past. As a matter of fact, for most people, change happens around them, but not to them. And what we want to do today is ask you if you would open your mind, and instead of being a refuser, you know what a refuser is, like my dad. You know, he's never going to have a telephone, or he's never going to have a television in the house. And that's just typical. Only eventually we got a telephone, and eventually we had a television, and then we had more televisions, and so on and so forth. Eventually, even the refusers adapt. You can do anything you want to do if your mind is open to change. What if there was somebody inside you that you hadn't met yet? What if there's somebody inside you that had a different point of view? Wouldn't you like to hear that point of view? Wouldn't you like to meet that person? Listen, change is all about you, and the conversation, believe it or not, is about you. So why don't you get in on the conversation? The next segment of this video is going to tell you more about how the economy is working today and how the internet is changing the conversation. Please stay around. Take another 4 or 5 minutes and find out how the conversation applies to you.